Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to a new episode of Cool Snack Attack. And today we are going to try this Korean product here. So this is Pretz. I believe I've tried Pretz on my channel before. If you've never heard of them, they are basically very similar to Pocky. And this is a pretty interesting flavor, which is tteokbokki. So if you don't know, tteokbokki is a Korean food, which is, it's like rice cakes in very spicy red sauce, kind of like you see here. You see those little rice cakes and some very spicy red sauce. And yeah, I mean, that's what tteokbokki is. I'll put a picture up so you can see it. And yeah, it's pretty interesting flavor. It is a very savory flavor. It is not a sweet flavor at all, which is why it's pretty interesting that it is in a snack that is usually a sweet flavored snack. So let's go on and open up this bad boy. And let's start the assessment. So there you have that. And there's a little bit of the back. Let's go on and open it up. And there is a look on the inside. Let's take one out so you can get a look. And there is one of our Pretz like that. And let's go on and do a smell test of this as well. So smell test starting now. It does not smell like tteokbokki. Tteokbokki does have a scent to it, but this does not have that smell. This more or less just kind of smells like crackers. Yeah, it just smells like crackers, to be honest with you. So anyway, if you don't know anything about Pretz, so Pocky is the Japanese candy, which is like a little biscuit stick that is dipped into a flavored chocolate. Pretz are a little different in that they're biscuit sticks, but instead of being dipped into like a flavored chocolate, they're coated with a dust, like a flavored dust. Okay, so this one has that tteokbokki flavored dust to it. So anyway, enough talking. Let's go on and try this out, okay? So, tteokbokki flavored Pretz from Korea. Let's try it out. Going down the hatch. So weird. Whoa. Okay, so it does not taste like tteokbokki whatsoever. At least, in my opinion, it does not taste like tteokbokki whatsoever. It really doesn't even have much of a flavor at all. Mostly just tastes like a biscuit stick, like a crunchy little biscuit stick. Basically like a cracker, to be honest. It tastes like a cracker. Now there is some flavoring dust on there. If you can see that, maybe not. The flavoring dust does not have a flavor to it, as far as I can tell. I mean, maybe there's a flavor there, but it's just so faint and subdued. You can't really even tell what it is. Now, the interesting thing about this snack is that it is spicy. And it's a slow spice as well. So when you first put it in your mouth and start eating it, you don't get any spice whatsoever. But by the time you've swallowed it, you start to feel the spice, which is what I'm feeling right now. I do feel a spice, and it's interesting. It's a spice that is not in your mouth. It is a spice that I'm feeling more in the back of my throat. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This is definitely not a sweet snack. Let me see if there's any sugar in this. There is some sugar. There says 7 grams of sugar, but it's not sweet. You know, it is not sweet at all. This is definitely a savory snack. And it does not, like I said again, it does not taste like this tteokbokki. It's mostly just a cracker that's a little spicy. And actually, I could see that if you're not good with spicy foods, this would probably be pretty challenging. Which I'm not the greatest with spicy foods, but I'm not the worst in the world either. And these, they've got a kick to them. Like I said, it's a slow spice. So by the time you swallowed it, that's when the spice starts to kick in. And it's not nothing, okay? It is definitely there, okay? So if you don't like spicy foods, I do not recommend this. This definitely has a kick to it for sure. So let's do a rating on this bad boy. I mean, honestly, I'm not really a big fan of it. If I'm going to eat Pretz or Pocky, I want it to be sweet. I don't want it to be savory like this. And I really don't want it to be spicy either. So overall, I'm going to give this product a 4.5 out of 10. I think that if people like savory and even spicy snacks, this would be really good. And as a matter of fact, I just thought of something. This would be a really good, like a beer drinking snack. So if you're with your friends having some beers, this would be a really good snack to have in that kind of situation, I think. So in that situation, this might be a little higher score, but I'm going to rate it just as a typical Pretz, which is usually a sweet kind of snack. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5, just not a big fan of it. So anyway, thanks for watching this episode of Cole's Snack Attack, everyone, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.